Welcome back to iceHQ ice rink here in a reservoir in Melbourne. Some of the best ice hockey you'll see in the Southern Hemisphere. Where we've got tonight for game 2, round 8, we've got the Bruins playing the ELWD Snipers. For the Snipers, this is a must-win. They're in a situation now where if they're to get themselves into the finals, they need another point. They've currently got 3 points. Inferno, who just played previously and lost, have got 4 points. So to get themselves up off bottom place in the ladder and give themselves a chance, they absolutely must win tonight. They've got a very short line, very short list, quite a number of injuries and players out, so a small bench for the Snipers, which they're quite used to. Joined tonight, my name's Carl Brewer. I'm joined by Anton Goss for the second game. Anton, welcome back to iceHQ.
Thanks, Carl. Yeah, I think you mentioned it. We were treated to a very great game the game before. Unfortunately, Inferno weren't able to get the W against the Dogs, but played really, really well. Now, speaking of teams that played really well but wasn't able to get the W, we can talk about the Snipers from last week. They were up against the Inferno with a very short bench and led for quite some time. I think they were up 3-1 there late in the third period.
Yep, but the wheels fell off.
But the wheels fell off just unfortunately. But Coach Brent Laver would be happy with the way that his team's been playing. They've been playing some really great hockey and moving the puck well out of defense through Michael McMahon, Lockie Sincata.
Lockie Sincata's been a revelation of this series. He's been a magnificent player, and the development from him has been awesome to see.
That's for sure. So it's another cracking game tonight. Super important. The job for Coach Laver was made a little easier tonight because he's got the 2 goalies in Tommy Forrest and Mikey James, but with Tommy Forrest playing 2 periods for the Inferno, I reckon he'll be giving him the rest of the night off and letting Mikey James take the net.
So for those of you who may have missed it, Tommy Forrest filled in the previous game for the Inferno for 2 periods when their goalie was a little late, and so he's had a pretty good warm-up. So he'll be cracking and ready to go.
That's for sure. And for the Bruins, they've got one of my favorite guys. He's an absolute beauty of a man. Good Canadian, Brian McKenzie. He'll be the minder of the crease for the Bruins tonight.
Will he be playing for Les Boys later in the season, Anton? I'm just curious to know about that one.
I think he's way too good. way too good for that.
So for the Bruins don't need to win tonight. Of course they'd like to for pride, but on the tables at the moment they've got 8 points, which puts them 4 points clear of both the Inferno and the Snipers. So from the point of view of getting points towards qualifying for the finals, they're going to qualify for that for the second v third pretty much no matter what happens. So the Snipers are the ones with everything to gain and nothing to lose this evening, where the Bruins have a huge line, and they've got your wonderful Canadian, of course.
There we go. And I think one of my favorite players to watch in the competition is from the Bruins here, and that's Alex Rose out of defense. He is just amazing with poise with the puck. He gallops through the neutral zone. He's a real thoroughbred, and most of the offense usually starts with him when the Bruins are going into attack.
It's that real creative playmaking that you need from your defensive players as they marshal the breakout and make it all work. And that's what we saw a little bit lacking in the previous game from the Dogs. They didn't have Kahu Joyce or Jack Carpenter doing that for them, so forwards had to do a bit more work. But I think in that previous game we did have Troy Robertson absolutely step up to the plate for them. So we're just waiting now while our puck kids clean up the pucks for us. We'll have the game underway in a moment or two.
That's for sure. And I think from a scoring perspective, we obviously have the great Tommy Powell leading the goal scoring there for the Bruins with 8 goals so far in the season, and Bobby Clark, who scored an absolutely amazing goal last week.
Well, something else to remember, Anton, last time these two played, they were all tied at 3-3 at the end of the game, and it went to a penalty shootout.
That's true.
And it was an overtime decision. So
the first and only so far in the season.
Only one we've had. So it could be if the Snipers can keep their legs moving, because they do have a short bench, a very short bench. Looks like I think they've got 4 or maybe 5. Looks like they might just have 2 lines. If they can keep going, then this could be an absolute thriller in Manila.
So we've got the
Reservoir.
in Reservoir, yeah. So we got Webster back to his pre-2014 days playing forward, taking the face-off there against Jordan Warren. So here's the Snipers in their own zone. Gets that through. There's Tommy Powell. Shoots. He scores. Tommy Powell right on cue. Less than 10 seconds into the game. Nice little fake. Beats Mikey James and puts the Bruins up 1-0. That was quick.
That was, yes. I was thinking you were going to come up with something there about biscuits in a jar that the kids aren't allowed to get. But
that's only top shelf.
I think the kids stole those biscuits, that's for sure.
Nah, I think Tommy Powell just sold a little bit of candy to Mikey James. And we'll take another face-off. So here we go, face-off win by the Snipers. And that's not the start that they would want here in the game.
Yeah, you don't want to give away those easy goals early. It's one of those I'm not quite ready for the game things. Maybe the warm-up didn't quite work out properly, but there you go.
There you go. So a little battle in front. Looks like we have interference, and that's going to be Jeff Klink. So Jeff Klink for the Bruins, just battling in front there against Lockie Sincata, and he's going to get 2 minutes for goaltender interference. Sorry about that. So just inside the crease, he gets one for goaltender interference, where he reckons he got pushed, but there we go. So just what the Snipers needed with the early goal against, they'll go on to the power play. Hoping to tie the game.
Very good power play percentage. They've been one of the best penalty kills, I should say, outfits throughout the season.
There we go. So nice win there by Webster. Back to McMahon, who slaps it deep and gets it into the corner. So here's Sweatman, gets it down to Webster behind the net. Just loses the puck, and he's going to probably get that back there to Sincata. So here's Lockie Sincata back down to Webster. Webster getting chased there by Isaac Norris. Webster with the puck, gets it across to McMahon. So here's Michael McMahon here at the point, walks through the center, gets a shot on, but a nice save there by McKenzie. And the Bruins
with the wisdom there not to waste the opportunity to get the shot on, but quick uneven breakaway there by the Bruins to get clear.
Yeah, and that was Bremner getting it deep into the corner, but here come the Snipers with speed with Nikitin. So here's Nikitin, tries to get it around Maxim, which he does, and gets it deep into the corner. Tries to throw it in front there for Van Douwen, but Van Douwen only able to get it as far deep as the corner. And here's Bremner, who's going to pick it up for the Bruins and get it out here on the penalty kill. Just waiting for a play and gets a nice little pass through, but not able to get it was Josh Wolt. And Mikey James will cover that up.
So
and
Bruins uncharacteristically very offensive or very attacking mindset on this particular penalty kill. Usually they've had a very conservative kill, but they're not being conservative with that one. They're throwing 3 players forward. It's tricky if they get caught out, but maybe they want a lot of early goals, put some real pressure on the Snipers.
There we go. So here's Lindsay Nash for the Snipers, battling hard there against by Jacob Laver on the forecheck. So Jacob Laver now chasing over there to Cooper Metcalf. So Cooper Metcalf back to Lindsay Nash, who tries to get a nice little pass through, but Josh Walt intercepted in the slot. Nice shot there, top shelf, but not able to hit it on target, and that's going to go wide. So that's Lindsay Nash now on the far half wall, trying to clear it to Van Douwen, and here comes the Snipers. So Snipers through Jeff Hugh, deep for Van Douwen, fighting there against but there's Lindsay Nash intercepting it. Ooh, and a great little pass there by Van Douwen, finds no one.
Pass.
So here comes Walt for the Bruins on the far side, backhand, tries to curl it around for the forecheck, but not able to get it through on Mikey James. So here come the Snipers through Hugh, nice little move, gets it over to Van Douwen, tries to pass that through over to Monroe.
Just caught offside.
And that's just going to go offside. So the puck was just passed there by Metcalf, just behind Monroe, which is sometimes tough to know where you are on the ice, and he just gets offside, and we'll have a face-off on the far side neutral zone for an deliberate offside. So Jeff Klink out of the box, onto the ice. And he'll be lined up with his usual line mates in Tommy Powell and Jordan Warren. So puck shot deep by Lockie Sincata, and that's Sweatman giving chase. Klink now on the half wall, kicks it through up to Warren. Warren, oh, great pass there for Powell, who's in all alone on a breakaway. What does he do now? Right, left, oh, and just wide.
That was a Jamie Burke reminiscent goal there from that stretch.
That's for sure, and I'll tell you what.
Been caught well and truly with their pants down.
This line seems to be feeling themselves, so watch out Snipers anytime they're on the ice. But there we go with Sammy Sweatman taking the puck off Kevin Pang, gets it to McMahon, who gets it over to Sincata. Sincata in the slot, takes a shot, deflected there off Norris into the corner. So here's Warren with the puck, Bremner. Bremner with the puck, skating up with Warren. Bremner shoots it deep, and Tommy Powell's going to go off for a change. Mikey James out, shoots it up and out of the ice.
We've got a little bit of a change with the Snipers. We've got number 29, Bobby Hung, has been brought in from the taxi squad, and Munro is a late out. So I think Munro missing from the Snipers.
There we go.
We've got Bobby Hung who's slotted in.
There we go. So Cooper Metcalf with the face-off win back to Lindsay Nash, and right on cue. That was Bobby Huang trying to get the puck, but just misses it, and it's gone down to the end of the ice. But there'll be no icing. So young Maxim for the Bruins picks the puck up and isn't able to get it down, and he's going to be circling behind his net and collect that from his teammate. So here's young Maxim for the Bruins, chipping it out, but only as far as Lindsay Nash.
So another player missing from the Snipers tonight is Paul Lazzarotto. He's going to leave a little bit of an offensive hole. He's been quite a good goal scorer for the Snipers. So watch for their defensive pair, in particular McMahon and Cincotta, to take a lot of shots from the point and try and pepper the net from the long way out. Look for deflections. That's going to be a pretty good offensive option for them this evening.
That's for sure. So shots early here, 4-1 for the Bruins with a 1-0 lead here with 12 minutes left in the first period. So nice little pass in front, looking for Huang, but not able to collect the puck. And that's Gavin Birchler chipping it out there to Andrew Erzin. And that's Jonathan Bremner chipping it there on Michael McMahon, who gloves it down to his stick, sends it over to his D partner in Cincotta, through the middle there for Cooper Metcalf, who gets it out to young Maxim Astafiev. Still don't know if I can get that perfectly. So there's Alex Rose, who we haven't heard so far tonight. Gets it over to Laver. Laver with a shot through, but into the glove hand of Mikey James.
Did a pretty good job there of taking advantage of an uncharacteristic pinch and a miss by Lockie Cincotta. Normally he'd be a bit more conservative, but he came up pretty high and got the puck through his legs, and through they go.
It's a great job by Mikey James just to keep in the game. It's hard when you let the first shot in, but he's done a great job to save the next 4. So here come the Snipers out of their zone through McMahon, breaking out with speed, just protecting it, gets it over to Sweatman, kicks it up to his stick, but just misses that. He's got it now in the corner. He gets that back to Cincotta, but a nice poke check there by Walt. So here come the Bruins with 2. Walt in on the side, pass in front, but no one there to collect it. That was Jacob Laver there, losing it to Webster, who's going to chip it forward. What a pass there. Sweatman in all alone with a shot. He scores! What a goal! And look at Webster. He's so happy with the alley-oop pass up to Sweatman, who goes in on a breakaway and just shoots it past Brian McKenzie there. It looks like it was under the glove and over the pad. So a great place to shoot. You won't see a better
example there of a lofted pass to get it out of the defensive zone and lift it over the top of everyone. Fantastic pass.
That's for sure.
What a read on the stretch.
Oh, and a great job by Sweatman just to keep on side. And when he was there, he was in all alone and made no mistake. So we got a 1-1 hockey game.
Yeah, finished it off well. We're right in it. That's what we want.
Awesome.
It's absolutely what the Snipers need. Remember, they must win this game.
That's for sure. So we got a 1-goal game, 6 shots to the Bruins, 2 shots to the Snipers with 10 minutes left here in the first. So far, 7 minutes in, or 8 minutes in, we've got quite the game on our hands. So here comes Powell, our early goal scorer, breaking a nice little move, and he goes again, but an even better save by Mikey James, who got turned around but kept the puck out of the net. So we nearly had a second goal with Tommy Powell showing his hand. So nice little job there by Nikitin to negate the icing. And here's Alex Rose. Gets that up to Powell, who's having a great start so far to this game. Sends it over to Warren. And here's Jeff Klink. So Jeff Klink, backhand, puts it on front. And that's a nice save there by Mikey James.
Beautiful pass into the slot. The Bruins just not quite with anyone floating around in that loose spot. The Snipers doing a good job of owning the area in front of the net at the moment.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a great back check there by Jeff Klink, able just to force Nikitin to dump that in. And Alex Rose, as he does, gallops through the neutral zone into offense. So there's Powell with a shot over to Rose, who's going to try to wrap it around. It's going to come out to the neutral zone, but Cooper Metcalf able to get it forward over there to Huang. So Huang off the far side, coming in on the taxi squad, obviously looking to make an impact, and able to just fight that back in, and he's pulled back, but no penalty, just lost his balance. And we're going to have that battle there deep in the corner, and that was Bremner sending it forward to Erzin, having chase, but McMahon is just too quick, gets there first, and we'll have a face-off coming all the way back to the Bruins side.
Very high intensity for the last couple of minutes of this little passage of play, and that's probably exactly what the Bruins want. If they're going to just run the legs off the Snipers, it'll give them their best chance as they tire through the game with the 2 lines. But really good intensity from both teams so far.
Yeah, here we go. So nice win there by Gavin Birchler, back to Rose. So here's Rose, as he often does, leading the breakout. Nice stretch pass through there to Bremner, but chipped out by the Snipers. So here's Metcalf on the far wing, takes a shot in. Nice little save there by Brian McKenzie, and an even better job to negate any rebound and then cover that up.
It's an awkward save, that one, where it's right up on your shoulder blades.
That's for sure.
He did a good job of maintaining that, making sure that one didn't bobble on out. It's the Snipers taking their time with their changes. Now, last week they did something similar and actually had a puck dropped on them after they got a bit too pedestrian with coming up to the face-offs.
Yeah, I don't know if Webster will be falling into that trap again. So Kevin Peng
Different
gets
referee.
that up. Yeah, here's Webster. Tried to get that through up to Sweatman, but just was looking the other way. And a great pass there by Erzin over to Bremner. Bremner with the shot high and wide, but blockered out into the netting. And we'll have a face-off there to Mikey James on the right. So Mikey James, after letting in the first goal on the first shot, doing a great job and making some amazing saves, and none better than that last save on the Tommy Powell little break.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity there for the Bruins that they didn't quite manage to take advantage of. It was great work.
So here we go, the experience of Webster up against the youth of Birchler. Who wins this face-off, Carl?
Hockey will be the winner.
There you go.
I can't pick this one.
Alrighty, so face-off there, won by
No one won
Webster.
that one. Oh, I don't know.
It was a battle, but Birchler picks up the puck. So Birchler battling there against two snipers, gets it back to Peng, being fought by Webster, back to Norris. Norris with the shot, comes
Beautiful
in.
shot through
Mikey
traffic.
James looking for it, but that's in between his legs, underneath him, and another save for the netminder.
Good job there with the goalie, making sure there was a lot of traffic in front of the net. It would have been hard for him to see that coming.
Yeah, look at that. Great job there, nice positioning, great job to get to the top of the crease and cover that puck. So here we are with Josh Walt out with Jacob Laver. So Walt with the face-off win, but not able to get that back to his defender, and that's going to come all the way down into the Bruins zone. So we have Astafia. I'm just going to call him Young Maxim. Got Young Maxim with the puck behind his net, gets that over to Matt Nikitin, who gets that up to Walt. So here's Walt, not able to corral the puck on his stick, but collects it again. That's going to go up, hit the top netting, and we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone as that deflected off a sniper stick to go up.
Laver doing some good work sneaking around the back of the sniper's defence and trying to get that stretch pass.
Yeah.
They've got to be really mindful of that, the snipers, because if he gets through, it's going to cause them a problem.
That's for sure, and he's quite quick, so you got to keep an eye on Young Laver. So here's Young Maxim, gets it over to Rose. Rose on the far point, having a look, takes a shot through. Nice little save there by Mikey James. Puck behind the net with Michael McMahon battling there against Walt and Nikitin. Nikitin in front, nice little save there by James, but no one able to get in the rebound, and the snipers dumped that down for Alex Rose for the Bruins to give chase. So the Bruins in their own zone here with Rose, circling back, just waiting for his team to break out. Still with the puck here is Alex Rose. Looking for the stretch pass there for Jacob Laver, and Jacob Laver with his speed beats out that icing. So nice job there by the young Aussie, who obviously has some experience playing in Canada, most recently in Red Deer.
Not afraid to take on Michael McMahon either there in that race back to close up the icing.
That's definitely for sure.
A lot of players are intimidated by Michael McMahon, but this young man certainly was not. He gave it everything he could.
What is it? Is it the beard?
He's a big, strong man.
There we go. So face-off win by the Bruins. Puck goes behind the net, circled there, but there's Huang able to pick up the puck, and he's going to chip that through, but only as far as Norris. Norris was shot in, not able to get that all the way through, and the sniper's able to get it back to Peng. So Peng does a nice little deflection, great save by James, another save, and he gets on the puck. Holy moly, Carl, Mikey James. Let's look at the CCM. Let's look at the CCM all-out replay. Take a look, nice deflection, kick save, another save, gets over, and able to just catch that puck. So an amazing save on the deflection.
Sheer desperation there by James to catch that in. You could see he was throwing everything he possibly had at that puck, and no snipers back there to help him.
Amazing job on the deflection. So here come the Bruins again with a shot through. Jeff Klink getting chased in the corner, gets flattened there by Lindsay Nash. Up to Warren, who gets a shot, and a nice save again by Mikey James. So Kevin Peng behind the net. Here's Powell looking for a pass, bounces it off the back of the net to himself. Backhand through to Norris. Norris with a shot, nice save there by James. Powell there in the far corner being battled there hard by the sniper defender, and that's going to come out to the point and all the way out. And Jordan Warren's going to pick that up. Nice little job to shield the puck with his size. Breaks in through. Nice little wrister, but that's going to go off Michael McMahon's stick into the netting, and we'll have another face-off.
Just reading the flow of the game at the moment, the Bruins absolutely flooding the snipers at the moment with this constant pressure. Well, their goalie's keeping him in it, but he's under a lot of pressure, and they're going to have to get some counter-attack going. They started off well, but I think at the moment the Bruins well and truly with the momentum.
That's for sure. In our last game, we saw the high-flying Dogs, score 4 goals, and they had 18 shots. And you know what? Mikey James made 17 saves already. Not even done in the first period. So he's been busy, and despite letting in that goal on the that was kind of a breakaway there, the first shot of the game, he's been lights out ever since.
He's been doing an excellent job, but you can't keep it up all game. You do get tired.
Yeah, but no, doing an unbelievable job. So here's Webster here, one-on-one with Rose. Takes a shot into the breadbasket there of Mackenzie, but Webster able to collect his own rebound in the corner. But that's going to come out to Bremner for the Bruins. Nice little job just to keep it away from Sincata. He's going to send that up to Birchler, who's trying to go through the legs of McMahon, but too experienced for that.
And way too strong too.
Yeah.
You see Birchler trying to knock him over.
So here's
Michael's just, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, here's Cooper Metcalf now for the Snipers in the offensive zone. Gets it down to Huang. Huang looks in front. Not able to get it, and that's Young Maxim able to get the puck over to Birchler. Birchler with the stretch pass to Erzin. It looks like Erzin will be able to, no, not able to beat out that icing. So nice job by Jeff Hu just to get that step on Erzin, because otherwise Erzin looked like he had a little bit of a break.
Let's watch how long it takes the Snipers to get back for this face off. Yeah, just taking their time, as you would. It's a good piece of gamesmanship to just slow it down a little bit. It's been very intense the last 10 minutes. We've only got 2 minutes to go this period.
Well, on the icing call, you'd want to be a little bit quicker if you're the Snipers, because the Bruins would be the ones that are forced not to change. But there's Metcalf with the face-off win, but Erzin able to get there first. So there's Lindsay Nash going back in his own zone for the Snipers. Fits that up to Van Douwen. So here's Van Douwen for the Snipers in his own zone, back to Nash. Nash with the puck, just battling there on the side. And able to get that through to Metcalf. So Metcalf over to Van Douwen. Nikitin picks that up, gets it through to Laver, who just got it lost in his skates, but Josh Walt, they're able to pick it up and bring it back into his own zone through to Peng. So Peng now for the Bruins, over to Isaac Norris, who's going to dump that deep into the zone, and Mikey James is going to come out to play the puck. He's pretty much done everything tonight, so why not come out and stick handle as well?
We'll see if he's going to do one of those great big beautiful chip passes over the top of everyone for the stretch. As you say, he's done everything else, and he's done it extraordinarily well.
There we go. So nice little chase here by Metcalf, who's going to beat out any opportunity for Peng to have some time and space. But Peng curls back and does a great job. Oh, but just bobbles it. And, just gets it out there. So Peng lucky there, nearly lost it. And the Snipers get it in their own zone from McMahon over to Sincata. Nice little sauce pass deep into the far corner. Sweatman chasing there on Young Maxim. So Maxim there. Oh, I thought for a second we were going to have a big hit by Webster, but he decides to pick up the puck and get it back to McMahon. Deep down to Webster. Curls back. McKenzie doesn't know where it is, but he's there with the save. Down. Where's the puck? Is it loose? It's in the net.
It's in the net.
There we go. So a nice little fake to go around by Webster. Fooled McKenzie. And we see on the CCM replay, stuffed in front, gets behind, and it looks like that was young Sweatman able to kick it up to his stick and put that into the net. So
that one all started from a fake slap shot from Michael McMahon, who turned it into a pass to Manchin, who was in the to Webster, who was in the right place to finish it off.
Yeah, so great job there. So just as the period ends, you saw in that CCM replay, lovely job by Webster to curl it in, and here we got an even better view. Tried to kick it on the pad, tried to chip it. It then got to Sweatman, who kicked it off the pad of McKenzie onto his stick into the back of the net, and that's exactly what the Snipers would want. The Bruins got a goal right there in the first minute of the game, but the Snipers got one to end it, right at the end of the period, and we've got a 2-1 hockey game leading into the second period. We'll see you soon.
And we're back live in the second period with the Snipers 2 goals to the Bruins 1 at the start of the second with a short break. And Anton, over to you.
Yeah, there we go. So great period there by the Snipers. They're making the most out of their opportunities, and we've got Webster to Sweatman twice to put the Snipers up by 1, despite the Bruins out-shooting the Snipers 17-8. So here's Lockie Sincata in his own zone, but Powell able to collect the puck and get it only as far as Rose. So Rose for the Bruins in the offensive zone, takes a shot, blocked there by Webster, and here come the snipers. There's 2, maybe 3, but here's Webster looking in front of Nikita with the shot. He scores! No! What a save! There you go! Brian McKenzie, you absolute beauty. Fooled absolutely all of us. We thought it was a goal.
Robbed everyone.
But into the glove save, and he's going to have a word with me after and say, why would you think he would score?
Save.
I'm back there. I got it. But
that was a magnificent save and a 2-on-none.
That's for sure.
That was in for all money.
There we go. Look at this CCM all-out replay. Pushes over, gets the glove up, glove save. Nice job, Brian McKenzie. I owe you a beer. There we go. So here come the Bruins out of their own zone after a great save by their netminder. Oh, Mikey James comes out to get the puck, but Jeff Hu gets there first and gets it down to the corner. So that was almost a little bit of miscommunication. That could have been costly. And here is a little mistake. But Sniper is able to collect the puck there through Hang. Nice little move to get past Dallin Phillips. So here's Hwang for the Snipers, getting it deep into the corner, looks in the middle for the pass, but goes through the slot all the way to no one there. So Cooper Metcalf at the point, able to push that back, tried to get that through to Hugh, but Dallin Phillips was able to get it. So just had to get his stick back on the puck. Oh, and Gavin Birchler gets reverse hit there by Hugh, but here's Bremner. Ooh, able just not to get that back to his forehand and get a shot on, but comes back to Peng for the Bruins. So Peng for the Bruins on the point, circles, has a little look, tries to get the puck through, but a nice little block by Nash. That gets over to Birchler with a shot. Mikey James is down. Here's Birchler, tries to chip it in front to Bremner. Over, oh man, that was that puck. I don't know how that stayed out, but it did. And
I think Nash will be a little bit tender for a few days after that stop as well. It did hit him right in the midsection.
That's for sure. So Kevin Peng now having to circle back. Tried to chip it through to his, Gavin Birchler, but that was picked up by Nikitin. So Nikitin taking the puck wide, circling, brings it in front, but not able to get a shot. Nikitin now in the half wall. He's going to toss that in, and Brian McKenzie's going to push that over into the corner. There's McMahon. Nice little job to get the puck through, but the Bruins are going to shoot that down all the way, and icing is waved off, so Mikey James is going to come out and just chip that off the wall up to his defender there, and Michael McMahon. So in safe hands now for the Snipers. Michael McMahon has a look, looking for that stretch pass, gets it up to Webster, who does a great job to hold the puck off young Maximin. Here's Webster with the shot into the, oh, puck's loose, nope. Just nearly dropped out there, but Brian McKenzie able to hold on and just keep that there in the pad. Tim
Nickton doing a great job there too of driving into the slot and getting in perfect position for that rebound if it was there. Great opportunity for the Snipers. They've come out in the second period with a fair bit of juice. They're absolutely giving it everything they've got at the moment.
Carl, did you just see that CCM all-out replay? We had Gavin Birchler trying to chip it over the net, similar to that Sonny Milano Trevor Zegras goal that they saw. That would have been world class. But let's get back in here. So here's the Snipers, able to get that up to Nikitin, but there's intercepted there by the Bruins. So Jacob Laver now for the Bruins on the half wall, gets it up to Walt. Walt coming in with the shot. Nice little save there by James, who makes his 20th save so far here with 14 minutes left in the second period. So nice little battle, lots of rumbling and tumbling. But here comes Webster, who has been all over the puck so far tonight. Getting that through the middle there to Sweatman, and there's Hwang to Webster.
Yes! Magic!
What a goal by Liam Webster. He's been all over the puck, and take a look at this replay. The poise to pick that up, bring it to the forehand, and just put that past Brian McKenzie, who, you know what, when you got a player like Liam Webster all alone in the slot with that much time, there's not a goalie in this league that's gonna make a save in that scenario. So
superb play there by Webster, absolutely superb.
So 3 goals now for the Snipers, and Liam Webster has been all over the score sheet with 1 goal and 2 assists.
Well, they've already equaled the number of goals they scored against the Bruins last time they played, when they had the 3-4 draw and then the penalty shootout in overtime. So
that's for sure.
They're up at the moment. Can they keep it going?
Yeah, so
they need to. They know they have to win this game.
So Snipers get it deep, and here's Kevin Peng for the Bruins in his own zone. He's going to rim that around the boards over to his partner, who gets that up to Warren. So here's Jordan Warren, and he just waited, and that came offside. And he's going to talk to young Hamish, but Hamish is going to say you waited, and when you waited, your guy crossed the blue line, and then you took the puck over the blue line.
That's how it works.
And that's offside.
That's the rule. It's pretty simple.
For sure. So here we go, face off here, just in front of the box. Jeff Klink's going to bring that back there to Jordan Warren. So Jordan Warren, nice job to use his body to get through, and that was McMahon trying to step up on Warren. So Warren gets that back to Klink. Klink on the boards there, battling with McMahon, and he's going to get that deep there to Warren. But Michael McMahon's going to collect it in his own zone. Circle back. Oh, he met Warren, but too strong and powerful on the puck was McMahon. Warren wasn't able to knock him off it. Nice little hit there by Powell on Van Douwen. And here's McMahon, who shoots that through, but a nice little block there by Isaac Norris.
You can always rely on McMahon. Whenever he gets an opportunity to put on the net, he's going to fire it in hard and low. It's a very good tactic for a powerful defenseman with a big shot, just to keep driving the shot into the net and looking for those rebounds.
For sure. So if Webster, the captain for the Snipers, has been all over the puck so far tonight, the same can be said for Powell, who scored an absolute beauty and got robbed by Mikey James on a second. So you'd be looking to watch out if you're the Snipers. But here's a great pass up to Klink. So Jeff Klink here for the Bruins on the half wall. Tried to find Warren, but just behind him. And he's going to have to circle back in his own zone. But chips it up forward. Nice little move. Snipers are watching the puck a little bit because Jordan Warren's got it on a string. He gets that up to Bremner, but not able to collect it. And Liam Webster, who's easily player of the game so far, gets that puck deep and icing.
Just a little bit of disorganisation there on the Bruins bench. A bit of a messed up change. They missed an opportunity there for that attack through the neutral zone. There's a couple of players skating over, and just a little bit ragged on the change. If they sort that out, they'll be a little bit more dangerous.
Mikey James just fixing his flow, You gotta have good looking hair.
The flow and
right?
the spray and it's the flow and the ice, I think, was what they said in Letterkenny.
There you go. So we got Gavin Birchler up against Webster for the face-off, and a win there by the Snipers. Nice winger win there by Lindsay Nash. So here's young Maxim pinching, gets it down to Dolan Phillips, back to Bremner. Bremner with a shot into the glove hand of Mikey James.
Who's made it look like a pass.
That's for sure.
It's a bit of a goalie's delight, that one. It's like, yep, I'll just catch that. Looks good. There wasn't much traffic in front of him. He had pretty good eyes on it. It's a good save. Yeah,
I'll tell you what, though, as a goalie, I mean, you still have to stop the puck. So any shot on net, you're still, as easy as they can be. Sometimes they fool you. So they just want to keep getting the pucks here on Mikey James. So Alex Rose with a nice shot, but that was blocked there by Webster in front of the net. And Lindsay Nash able to get that. Doesn't get it out. So nice little play there by young Maxim to keep the puck in the offensive zone for the Bruins. But it'll finally get out now through only as far as Rose. So Alex Rose with some nice moves. He's got speed. He's going to chip that into the corner and go in himself to go fight for it up against Nikitin. And Alex Rose comes out with the puck, but gets knocked off there, and the Snipers are finally going to get it out. But Birchler there fighting Sweatman, but gets it back to Hu. So Hu tried to battle through, but got knocked off the puck there by young Maxim. And that was Bremner there just knocking off Nikitin. So here the Bruins through Dolan Phillips. Gets the puck deep. Young Maxim chips that through over to the corner. So Bremner now in the corner for the Bruins. Just tries to regroup, but who is there? But Michael McMahon, who gets that through to his captain over to Webster. Back to McMahon, so the 2 to the 22. And McMahon then chips it out to Nikitin, which misses to Alex Rose, who likes the stick handle. And he's able to actually keep that away from Webster, who was charging hard. So nice little play there by Tim Nikitin trying to hit Jeff Hu, but Jeff Hu is able to hold that up. And here come the Bruins. Nice little pass there, but just goes wide, and the Snipers are going to be able to regroup in their own zone. So McMahon up to Huang. Huang's going to put that deep into the corner, and Josh Van Douwen's going to go and battle that and chase that puck off young Maxim. But Cooper Metcalf with the support, able to get that back to Sincata, who gets that to Metcalf, back to Sincata. So Sincata on the half wall, down deep there for Van Douwen, out in front, and Huang was there for the one-timer, but Walt was able to intercept that. So great job by Walt. So there's Nikitin to Laver, nice little shot off the top of the stick there of Mikey James, who collects another save. And
so his stats are going to be pretty good at the end of tonight if he keeps them all out. He's 23 shots on him so far for 1 goal. He's done an incredibly good job.
And let's not forget, it's 22 straight saves.
That's the one.
We take away that first goal in the first 10 seconds of the game.
Yep.
And he's been perfect.
He'd like to take that away as well.
For sure. So nice little deflection there by Walt, but Mikey James, as he's been all night, able to get to the puck, and that's going to be dumped out by McMahon off Isaac Norris. So 22 onto his opposing number, off the shoulder into the bench.
Alex Holly there over on the bench for the Bruins, passing it back to the referee.
Yeah. There you go. We'll have a face-off now just in front of the Bruins bench here. As we had a puck come out of the zone out of a Bruins player. So here's Cooper Metcalf for the Snipers battling in on Norris, but Norris able to get it back. So here's Kevin Peng for the Bruins in his own zone, and he's going to circle back. and just delay and look for a pass. But he's getting pressured well by Josh Van Down, who might come out with the puck, but nope. Support there by Josh Walt of the Bruins, able to get that up to Laver, but Huang able to collect that puck. So here's Huang trying to get a shot through, but can't get that in on net. And that's going to come out. Nope, still in. So Lindsay Nash able to keep that in on the zone and get that deep. So the Snipers are doing a great job for offensive pressure, but Josh Walt able to pick that up there off Metcalf. So Josh Walt for the Bruins into the offensive zone, cuts through. Ooh, tried to get that through to Laver, but he wasn't able to get his stick on the puck, which would have been a great scoring opportunity. But alas, it was not. So here's Nash for the Snipers. Gets that through, but that's going to be offside, and I believe that was...
Metcalf just not quite able to do the splits sufficiently to keep his left skate on the right side of the blue line. He was doing the absolute best he could, but those tendons just won't stretch that far.
And that was, if you just look down to the left, you had Mikey James coming out and doing a couple little drills as if he hasn't seen enough of the puck. He needs
getting
to
bored, he wants more.
He wants to see more. So great face-off win there by Webster. He's been good at the dot tonight. Gets that back to Sincata, who shoots that deep into the far zone. So here's Alex Rose here for the Bruins, able to dipsy past Tim Nikitin and get that puck deep, and that's going to be icing. And we'll have to come all the way back to the Bruins zone for another face-off. So we'll do it all again.
Yeah, the Bruins are just looking a little bit frustrated at the moment. They probably thought they were going to have a bit of an easy game tonight, and it's been anything but. The scoreline suggesting absolutely that the Snipers, whilst half the number of shots, they've been good shots, and they've been putting them in the net.
Well, I think everyone knows Brent Laver, one of the best minds of hockey here in Australia, and he's coaching and leading the Sniper team, and he'd be very happy with the play so far, but also equally happy with how his netminder's been playing, because 23 saves so far. A couple of those go in, it could be a very different game.
I think you'd be a little bit more than a little bit happy.
Yeah.
Be absolutely thrilled to bits with this performance so far tonight.
That's for sure.
Mikey James, he is outstanding this evening in net.
Yeah, so here's Jeff Klink in front to Warren. Nice job, but Mikey James able to poke that away before it gets to any further trouble. So the Bruins now through Rose, gets it up to Warren. Warren circling in. He's got Powell on the side, and that's going to be a penalty here for the Snipers on a little hook there on Josh Warren as he was getting into the neutral zone. So this is what the Bruins would need. They
see what the Snipers can do with a PK.
Yeah, or sorry, the Snipers. You're right. This is what this.
Webster, the one receiving the penalty. That's a bit of a loss for them. He's been pretty solid in defence so far.
Yeah.
They're going to need to close this one out somehow.
So 25 shots for the Bruins. They haven't. You can't fault them for getting the pucks through. But the Snipers will need their goalie, who's been the star of the game so far for them, to be equal to the task. We've got Tommy Powell here on the near point, joined by Klink, Bremner, Warren, and Peng for the Bruins. So Jeff Klink.
It's not a big defensive line by the Snipers at the moment. They haven't got any of the big guys out there.
Oh, nice job by Powell to keep that puck in, but that's only going to go as far as Lindsay Nash, who's going to send it all the way. So Kevin Peng's going to give chase for the Bruins, circling in his own zone, having a peek. Getting that over off the wall is Tommy Powell. So Tommy Powell through the neutral zone for the Bruins, breaks in, takes it out to the corner, has a look, takes a shot, and that's going to go up but not out. And he's going to collect his own rebound there. So Tommy Powell, he's going to reverse that down to Warren. Warren coming up, he's looking, having a peek, walks the line over to the back, gets it down into the corner for Powell. So Powell now behind the net, sends it through to Warren. Warren back in front, nice little save. Oh, and another shot by Warren, an even better save there by James, and that's one of the Snipers there in Van Down sitting on the puck, and Warren tried to push him off, and that was convenient
runs
for the
clock
Snipers.
down, which certainly helps. They do have that advantage too of the 2-goal lead, so they don't have to be in a great rush. They can just keep it at their own pace. Sam Switman's 2 goals and Liam's goal making a huge difference to the way this game's being played at the moment. This is one of the few times that the Snipers have been in front at this stage. So
we see the change there with Peng just getting Alex Rose onto the power play, because he obviously was on the ice when Webster took the penalty, so he's giving him a little bit of a breather. They'll be looking to get him the puck probably now here. So Powell collects it, and I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get that over to Rose. And no, it's over to Bremner. So here's Warren in on the zone. Nice little pass, left, right. He's having an inspired game so far today.
Could run into the brick wall of Michael McMahon and Lockie Sincotto, who weren't going to let anything get through there.
So Powell over to Warren. Back to Powell there at the top of the point with the shot. Deflection there by Walt. But Mikey James again equal to the task. So
5 seconds to go on the penalty, and the Snipers have just about completely successfully
there we
killed
go.
it.
So Powell up to Walt, over to Bremner. Bremner here on top of the circles, through to Powell. Powell gets it in front. Nice save by James. Over to Sweatman. Only back to Powell, who winds up for the slapper. Over to Nikitin, but not able to get the shot. And that's Huang trying to send that up to Webster, who will battle there with speed against Rose. So Rose and Webster battling in the corner. Webster doing a great job just separating Rose from the puck, allowing Sweatman to collect it, but that's going to get through to Walt. So here comes the Bruins through Nikitin. Laver's going through, stick on the ice, over to Laver, gets the shot on, it comes loose, but Mikey James, as he's done all night, puts his glove and covers the puck. And let's take a look at that on the CCM all-out replay. Yeah, nice job there as well. You see Jeff here, he was there.
Yep.
So, you know, even if a Bruin was able to get through, he would have knocked him out of the way. So some nice pressure by the Bruins, who are now up to 30 shots, which it looks like they're most likely going to end up with the most shots so far in a Pro Hockey League game this season, because I don't think we've had many more than 30.
And we still have to translate to goals, and at the moment,
yeah,
the Mikey James is doing an excellent job of making sure that doesn't happen.
That's for sure. And here's a nice,
got the 31 shots on now.
Here's a nice photo of him, the star so far tonight, making some amazing saves and making it look easy, to be honest.
He's making it look easy, but as you would say, it's not anything right. We're enormously privileged too with some excellent vision we're getting from some new cameras here at the rink, put together by our technical team.
Ooh, so Nikitin on the break there took a shot, but just got it off the outside of the net, and that's Josh Van Dalen running into McKenzie, who'll get the goaltender interference, and then that was Nikitin running into Metcalf, and we're going to have a Bruins power play. Oh, no, sorry. I apologize.
We're going to have a Snipers power play.
Yeah, so we look at that CCM all-out replay. Kevin Peng actually knocked Van Douwen into his goaltender, and that's what Kevin Peng will be getting the 2 minutes for interference for.
So this is what the Snipers need. They do need to win this game. They're in good position at the moment with 30 seconds to play in this period. So we'll be starting the third with... We're in the first or the second? I've totally lost track of what period we're in. We're in the first.
Yeah. But I would just say, don't be so soon to say we'll start it with a power play, because the Snipers could score here.
They could.
And they
have a pretty good go at it.
Oh, and that was a nice pass by Webster up to Sincata, who just fanned on it. But here come the Bruins shorthanded. What a pass by Maxim. Here's Jacob Laver on a breakaway, being hauled there by McMahon, but a nice back check by McMahon, and Laver not able to beat Mikey James.
You can see McMahon was pretty determined. He saw the mistake that he made, and he was going to cover that up.
Yeah.
So we've got the long break now. We're coming into the third period of a must-win game for the Snipers. Their goaltender, Michael James, is performing absolutely outside of his skin with 33 shots on and saves for 1 goal, while the Bruins loads and loads of shots, but the Snipers are able to put the puck into the net. So we've got a 10-minute break now for the ice cut, which will help the Snipers recover a little bit. They do have a short bench, and Anton and I will be back with you in 10 minutes for the third period of this thrilling game.
I'm a king of the bits, they never seen this before. I gotta give them the script, yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Ready to go, time is a goal. It's where my mind is right. I got my both eyes on the goal. I'm turning the top.
Hockey is made of many things. Of early morning practices and cold rinks. Sticks and skates, fresh sheets of ice and scuffed boards. Of grit and guts, passion and power, performance and precision. It's made of crushing physicality and split-second agility. Of generation after generation of lacing up, raising the cup, and not once giving up. We've always been, and always will be, true to this game. And this game doesn't demand much, just everything you've got. CCN.
I'm a king of the bits, they never seen this before. Woo! I gotta give them the script, yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Let's go. Time is a goal, it's where my mind is. Right. I got my both eyes on the goal, I'm turning the top.
Nico, good try. Riley! Good try. sticks. Run, run! Run! No! Good job, Tom.
Yeah, I'm a king of the bits. They never seen this before. Woo! I gotta give them the script. Yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Yeah, let's go. Time is a goal. It's where my mind is. Right. I got my both eyes on the goal. I'm turning the top.
Hockey is made of many things. Of early morning practices and cold rinks. Sticks and skates, fresh sheets of ice and scuffed boards. Of grit and guts, passion and power, performance and precision. It's made of crushing physicality and split-second agility. Of generation after generation of lacing up, raising the cup, and not once giving up. We've always been, and always will be, true to this game. And this game doesn't demand much, just everything you've got. CCM.
The Bruins are eager.
Welcome back to the Reservoir iceHQ for the third period of this fascinating tussle between the Bruins and the ELWD Snipers. The Snipers up 3-1 with a short bench, only 2 lines, but also half the number of shots that the Bruins have had so far. The Bruins have had 33 shots on net, Snipers 15, which doesn't reflect the scoreline of the outstanding goaltending so far by Mikey James for the Snipers. Can he keep it up and keep the puck out? Can the Snipers win this game that they must win in order to give themselves a chance to make the finals in the Pro League here at iceHQ in a Reservoir? Anton, your thoughts?
I'll tell you what, Carl, and you heard it here first, okay? The way the Snipers have been playing the last few weeks, and they've been putting it all together tonight, if they can squeak into the finals, they're a sneaky chance to win the league.
Everyone has a sneaky chance.
But I mean, they're playing some inspired hockey. In the last few weeks, they've been moving the puck well. They got stuck with a short bench last week against the Inferno, but 2.5 periods they were ahead, and they're coming in now with a power play, and they'll be looking to extend that lead. So Bruins win the face-off, and that's young Maxim picking it up. But the Bruins are going to need to kill off this 1 minute 20 and then get quickly up on the score sheet. And that's a long stretch pass that was knocked down there by McMahon. And here's McMahon in for the Snipers, shooting that puck deep for Sweatman to pick up in the far corner. He sends that into the middle, but Tommy Powell able to intercept and shoot that the length of the ice for Michael McMahon to go and give chase. So McMahon behind his own net, being chased by Jeff Klink, who's got some wheels. And McMahon's just going to reverse that back to Webster. So Webster, where all the offense has been coming through so far now for the Snipers, gets that over to Sincata. Sincata with speed, just bobbles the puck, and that allows the Bruins able to collect it, and Jeff Klink's going to send that the length of the ice. So here, early in the third period, the Bruins have done a great job of killing off the power play so far, but don't be so certain here with McMahon. Break it through, and what a shot by Swetman, but an even better glove save there by McKenzie.
The Snipers are a little bit vulnerable here with that 3-player aggressive penalty kill.
Oh, that was a great pass, but Bremner just not able to get it. And Mikey James comes out and sends that through over to Hugh. So Snipers through Hugh, gets it over to Cooper Metcalf, who's going to get that back to Lockie Sincata. So Lockie Sincata in his own zone sends that back through to Jeff Hugh, who just tries to corral and lose it, but able to pick it up is young Maxim, but a nice poke check there by Sincata. So Sincata gets that up to Van Down, who gets it to Metcalf. The penalty is now over, so we're back to 5-on-5, and Bremner is going to shoot that down, and he probably wasn't quite aware that the man was out of the box, and with that going the length of the ice, we'll have a icing and a face-off coming back down to the left of Brian McKenzie.
And that suits the Snipers at the moment. Everything that just runs the clock down by another 20 seconds helps them out. At this point in the game, they don't have to do anything special. They just have to stay in front.
As here's Bremner facing off for the Bruins against Metcalf. To the left of Mikey James. So nice face-off win by Bremner, who gets that back to Peng. So Peng behind his own net for the Bruins. Circles back, cuts in front. Nice little pressure there by Metcalf just to knock the puck away from Peng, who collects it and gets it over to Dahlin Phillips. So Phillips chips it off the boards, looking for Walt, who's able to get that through to Laver, who sends the puck deep, but only as far as Who gets that to the point, but only as far as Norris. Over to Laver, who made a nice little move, but wasn't able to get that shot on target. So Laver battling against two Snipers there deep in the far corner, able to get that back to his defender in Peng, who wired that one, but sent that wide. So deep into their own zone now is the Bruins, with Isaac Norris being chased there by Huang. Norris gets it over to Peng, who's not able to chip the puck, but Norris able to separate that from Huang and get it over to his D partner in Peng. Peng over to Walt there for the Bruins, who's battling there with the Snipers on the half wall. Nice job by Swetman to separate the puck and collect it and corral it. But here comes Walt with it out of his zone. Nice little poke check there by the Snipers to send the puck deep. So the Bruins not able to get out quite just yet, but they'll go through Peng, who tries to get it up, and that's intercepted. And a nice job there by Walt just to separate. He's going to dive, try to get that off McMahon, who gets it back. But there's Jacob Laver picking up on the blue line, takes a shot, just a little high, over the shoulder of James. And here we come back the other way with the Snipers through Swetman. But nice little back check there by Laver. And he's battling there with Swetman, able to keep the puck deep in the corner. But
Swetman, the winner of that one, he did very well to contest that puck and take possession back.
That's
keep
for
the opportunity going.
So there's Alex Rose getting it over to young Maxim. And, Alex Rose, we haven't heard much from him tonight. So he'd be looking for a big third period if the Bruins are going to hope to get back into this game. So young Maxim just circles back and gets that through to Laver. Laver, he's been all over the puck tonight, chips it through, and just a little bit of miscommunication there with Nikitin, and that's going to get sent down the full length of the ice, and we'll have a icing.
Just a little bit of the heat's gone out of this game from the second period, which was frantic action. This one's just slowed down. The first 5 minutes of this period have been a little bit slower.
Yeah.
That helps the Snipers, but the Bruins are going to need to amp it up if they're going to
I was lucky.
Back now they need to take the chances.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to have a little chat with Laver, and he's been all over the puck tonight, just in between the second and third. And he just wants to keep doing what he's doing, getting into those zones, because he's had plenty of scoring opportunities, and one of them are going to fall for him soon.
It is a game of opportunities and mistakes, and the more opportunities you make and the less mistakes you make,
that's for sure.
the more
so
likely you are to win, and that's with all hockey.
This was us, Michael McMahon, circling and clearing that down the ice, and Isaac Norris for the Bruins is going to come back and collect it, being chased by Huang. So Isaac Norris throws it up the side wall to his forward in Bremner, who gets it back to Klink. Klink over to Jordan Warren, so Jordan Warren able to circle into the zone. So he's here on the half wall, curls it through, but can't get that pass through Hugh, who's able to close the legs and just kick that up. So Jeff Hugh now with speed, battling in here on Isaac Norris, negates the pass, gets it through there to Cooper Metcalf, who turns, curls, shoots. Holy smokes! Nearly put that top shelf, but that was a great save there by McKenzie.
Great play from Hugh to create that space and just hold the puck between away from his body and just create that opportunity for the snipers.
That's for sure. So Warren gets it over to Powell. So Powell on the far wing breaks into the zone here on Hu. Takes it deep into the corner. He's going to try to cut there, but take that deep behind the net into the safety. Gets that back to Maxim, but Cooper Metcalf intercepts that there in the slot. That's going to slide in front, and Mikey James has seen enough. He's going to pounce on that, and we're going to see a face-off there to his right.
For the Bruins, it's getting a little bit desperate. They're going to need to get some goals.
12 minutes left in the game. A 3-1 lead. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
But they definitely need to be the team that scores next.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Without a doubt.
So Liam Webster here facing up against Birchler, and he's had Birchler's number so far in the dot and wins another one. But here come the snipers. Lockie Sincata just half of the circle back after the nice forecheck by the Bruins, and Dallin Phillips actually able to collect that. Gets that in front of Birchler, and a great save there by James. So here comes Dallin Phillips trying to find Bremner in front, but intercepted there by Nikitin. So Nikitin gets it over to Sweatman, who breaks in over the blue line, curls, knuckle puck, takes a shot, but a nice little save there by McKenzie, who is in the right position to stop that. So here come the snipers now deep in the corner with Sweatman. Clears that up to Lockie Sincata. He's going to shoot that down over to the far corner, and Dallin Phillips for the Bruins will pick that up with a little bit of time. He'll send that back to Maxim. So Maxim's going to send that back over to Phillips. Phillips is going to have a look. He's got plenty of space in front of him, trying to find a Bruin, and he'll curl back after a nice forecheck there by Nikitin. So Phillips back over to Maxim. Maxim through there to Rose. Here's Alex Rose with speed in the neutral zone, breaking into the sniper zone. So Alex Rose for the Bruins deep in the corner. Feeds it through to the far side, curling back over to the point, trying to find some space for himself, and sends that deep into the corner there for his teammate in Bremner. But Lockie Sincata was there and able to get the puck out of the zone, and Isaac Norris for the Bruins will have to regroup. But an errant pass over to Sincata. So Sincata in with a shot.
Oh, lovely shot from Sincata.
Yeah, just through the ears of McKenzie, but over the net. And Liam Webster will send that deep and go for a change. So here's Huang for the snipers. Passes that in front, but a lovely hit there by Birchler to keep it off, and a shot there by Cooper Metcalf, and a glove save by McKenzie.
That's a good pressure there from the snipers. It was a good counter-attack, and managed to get a couple of shots on and put McKenzie under a fair bit of pressure.
That's for sure. Nice job by McKenzie just to get out of the blue paint, cut down that angle, and catch that puck for a face-off. So here are the snipers. Van Douwen over to Nash. Nash deep into the corner, and Isaac Norris is going to pick that up here on the near side. So Isaac Norris for the Bruins tries to get it out to the laver, but Huang able to intercept that. So Huang deep in the corner fighting against Norris. Norris for the Bruins over to Walt. Walt in his own zone. Chips that off the half wall. Chips it again to himself. We've got 3 Bruins now out of the zone with Josh Walt battling there against Nash, but Nash does a great job just to separate the puck from Walt and negate that scoring opportunity. So Kevin Peng now in his own zone, shielding the puck off Van Douwen. Nice job there by Nikitin, trying to get the puck through to Metcalf, but tied up there by Norris. So here comes Kevin Peng for the Bruins with a stretch pass there through to Laver. Laver with the shot into the glove hand of Mikey James.
So we're just starting to see the individual battles just kind of lending themselves a little bit in favour of the snipers. It's almost as if the Bruins have lost a little bit of their killer instinct. They do have an excellent penalty kill, but you've got to win those individual battles to give yourself a chance, and they're just not quite getting there, and the snipers have got a real wag in their tail at the moment.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's maybe the gear, but if you'd be looking around the rink tonight, there's a bunch of really gorgeous snipers hats.
Yep.
And they've even got a lovely branded drink cup holder as well. So they're all kitted out.
They've all got the stubby holders, that's for sure.
That's for sure. So here are the Bruins deep in the zone. They need a goal here, and that's going to go far into the far side for McMahon to pick it up. And he's going to shoot that off the glass and out, and Sweatman just jumps over his stick. But Alex Rose with speed now. Alex Rose chips that in, and he's going to battle with Sincata, but Rose slips, which allows Sincata to get the puck all the way out of the zone. And here's Maxim for the Bruins in his own zone, just having a look, looking for the pass, being chased there by Nikitin. He gets that through to Warren. So Warren through the neutral zone to Klink. Klink over into the offensive zone, over to the far side for Powell, who shoots that through, but just wide. It's going to come over to the point there for Warren, who's going to battle there with Webster, and Warren able to get that puck deep for Powell. So Powell's going to fight there in the far side against Sincata, but Sincata comes out with the puck to Webster. Webster over to Nikitin there on the far side, battling in on Rose, taking it out to the outside with Sweatman, battling in front with the shot. Oh, off the shoulder there of McKenzie and deep into the corner, and Maxim's just going to take that back, find some space for himself, and send that up there to Bremner. So Bremner for the Bruins now through the neutral zone, battling in 1-on-3. He has Birchler now on the outside, tries to send it through to Bremner, but not able to get that onto his stick, and Lockie Sincata is going to lay the body there on Dallin Phillips in the corner. And I believe that's Sincata without a glove. Nope,
No,
that's
he's got
Dallin
his gloves on.
Phillips.
It's Phillips who's lost his glove.
So here are the Bruins battling hard, trying to cut that lead to 1. But the Snipers are going to get it all the way down. And is that far enough for icing? No, it's not. So Kevin Peng will collect it in his own zone for the Bruins. So Kevin Peng here curls back, sends it across over to Bremner, and that's going to be a little bit of an errant pass, go all the way, waved off there. So nice chase there by Bremner. Bremner fighting there against Lindsay Nash, and Jeff Hu picks up the puck, and he gets hit by Birchler. But here comes Hu now with the puck. Great little stick there by Norris, and Hu able to pick that in, and he's going to dump that all the way down deep. And Huang will give chase, battling there against Kevin Peng. So Kevin Peng, great job there to shield the puck, gets it through to Birchler. So Birchler here now with Laver. Just that little bit of a bobble of the puck there, just past the red line. Just put Laver a little bit ahead of Birchler, and Laver going offside. And we'll have a face-off here in the neutral zone on the near side to the
Down's little
broadcast.
check there in middle ice might have been the contributing factor there. He did just disturb the rhythm of the rush. So some good work there from Van Douwen.
That's for sure. So here's Cooper Metcalf facing off against Walt. Walt with the face-off win back to Rose. Rose looking to pass it over to Maxim. He's going to get there first, fakes the shot, gets it back over to Rose. Rose is going to get that over to Nikitin. So Nikitin getting it in deep, shoots that in high, down into the far corner for Lockie Sincata to give chase. So Laver and Walt battling on Sincata, gets that up to Monroe, but misses it and gets that through to young Maxim. But here come the Snipers. Here with 2. There's Cooper Metcalf, who's just going to wait on the half wall, look in the middle, gets that over to Sincata. Sincata with the shot through, and he scores! Hey, Lucky Sincata! There you go. So a great job there by Metcalf to just come down on the wing, wait for the half wall, and never a bad job to shoot the puck on net. And Cooper Metcalf shoots that on. Nice save by McKenzie, but that's going to go off the leg of Alex Rose.
Beautiful piece of opportunism from Sincata.
Yeah, and into the net. So, tough one there for McKenzie. Alex Rose will not be happy about that one, but it happens. It's lucky and unlucky bounces, and that's a lucky one for the Snipers and an unlucky one for the Bruins. That's for sure.
I think throughout the season, the Snipers have had more than their fair share of bad luck. It's about time they got a bit of good.
That's for sure. So we're now up to a 3-goal lead here for the Snipers, who
5
are
minutes
up
to go.
4-1 with 5 minutes left in the third. The shots are 38 for the Bruins to 20 of the Snipers. Oh, and there you go. Against the grain, we've got a goal here for the Bruins, and we'll have to take a look at the CCM all-out replay to see exactly what happened. So Powell gets it up to Warren, who just takes the shot through traffic. So Webster and Hu just screening Mikey James there, and we've got a goal by I believe that was Jordan Warren. Sorry, Jordan Warren with the goal label there, just to go top shelf over the blocker there on Mikey James.
It is very hard to save something you can't see coming.
That's for sure. So there we go. The Bruins get one back, and we're back to a 2-goal lead here with 4 minutes left in the third period. So let's see if the Snipers can hold on. Remember, they lost the lead late in the third last week, and they'll be hoping that doesn't happen again. And another shot in, off the post. That could have been 2 quick ones, and we would have had game on.
We still do with 4 minutes to play and only a 2-goal lead, and the referee taking a tumble. Let's move the posts, which does run the clock down a couple of seconds while they sort all that out. And we're not into stop time yet. That doesn't come till 2 minutes to go. So although the Snipers have to do a defensive face-off, they're still running the clock down a little.
Yeah, a little tumble there. The linesman just bumped into Rose, who then went into the net. No damage done. He's fine. He's skating well. I think the only thing probably hurting is his ego.
And possibly another layer of paint on the goals.
Yeah. So here we got Tim Nikitin just fixing up his helmet. And the Bruins are yelling at the clock like this is a very inconvenient time. He's going to send him off and get 2 minutes for delay of game.
Delay the game, and fair enough too.
There you go. Yeah, I think what referee would say is if you got an equipment problem, get off the ice and put another player on. But we'll have the delay of game, and the Bruins will take a timeout here with 3 minutes left with the man advantage. And this is a very crucial time for the game. Would you say, Carl?
Well, they've got 2 goals and 3 minutes. It can be done.
I mean, they've definitely been all around the net tonight. Mikey James definitely has been player of the game. I mean, it's hard. Him and Webster, both for the Snipers, but with 37 saves. You know, Mikey James has been absolutely great. And you can see Laver, he's having a little question there to young Hamish. He said, hey, why is it not a timeout for the guy having to fix his helmet? But I don't think he'll win that one. It's being called. It's delay a game, and the Bruins probably a little bit favorable here. We'll get a 5-on-4 power play.
If the Snipers can keep their composure, though, they leave McMahon and Sincotta on. Keep that solid D pattern. If they can just last those 2 minutes,
yeah,
all they got to do is just keep dumping the puck down the other end.
Yeah. So here you go. So referee's just having a chat to Brent. So Brent Laver's saying, what are we supposed to do? And referee's giving an explanation, but Brent's like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So what Brent's saying is he was trying to call timeout.
Yep.
They didn't hear him, and then you're giving me a 2-minute penalty. Why was it not a timeout? But yeah, nothing's going to change here. We're going to have a power play, and this is exactly what the Bruins need to get right back into this game. So 3 minutes remaining, a 2-minute power play. They'd be hoping to get one quick, and then look for that next goal.
They've gone 6 on. They've pulled the goalie.
There you go. So we've got 6-on-4 for the Bruins, and that's Powell getting that across over to Warren. So Warren in the front. Oh, nice shot there by Klink, but a better save by Mikey James.
Mikey James saves the day again.
That's for sure. And look at this. So great job to get the puck over across to Powell, who sends that in front, and then nice job by Klink to be there in front of the net and get the shot on.
So Snipers doing the everything they need. They've fed the puck out now, which buys them a little bit of time. Yeah. Bruins have to throw absolute caution in the wind to do everything they possibly can. So no goalie, 6 players on, 6-on-4.
There we go. So Alex Rose gets that deep into the corner, and he's going to be battling there with Walt. So Walt now for the Bruins gets it through. With the extra man, the Bruins able to throw extra bodies there on the puck battle. So here's Warren battling there with Sincotta. Gets it through to Walt. Walt back to Warren. Warren to the point in Powell. Powell there on the far point having a look. Cross ice pass over to Rose. Rose in front. Nice kick save there by James. And he's able to get over there. And Webster battling hard there with Powell and gets that puck out into the neutral zone. So here come the Bruins recycling the puck through with Rose, who gets that deep down for the Bruins, who's got Walt there looking for Bremner. But that's going to
just fanned on it. That was his chance.
Yeah, so here's Walt again behind the net. He's got plenty of players up at the point. And here's Powell. Powell with a shot. Great shot, but wide. And that's going to be Bremner now on the far end, who's going to get that back to Rose. So Alex Rose over to Powell. He's going to wind up. Nice little pass over again, but that's going to just miss Bremner. And the Snipers are going to now clear that all the way down the ice, and Powell's going to have to come back to pick that up.
And we're into stop time now. Less than 2 minutes to go. 35 seconds to go on the penalty kill.
So some nice puck movement here early in the power play for the Bruins. They're going to get that through to Walt. Walt with the shot off the glove and wide there for the Snipers. Nice job by Powell with the pinch, and just not able to keep it in is Jonathan Bremner. So Bremner's going to feed that over to Rose. The Bruins are pressing here for that all-important goal to have the deficit. So here's Rose. He's going to circle that back to Klink, who's going to get that back to Warren. Over to Powell, who's been busy over there on that far point. He's having a peek, gets that over to Warren, who's going to get that back to Powell. Powell having a look, cross ice over to Rose, gets the shot, and a nice save by James.
And that finishes the penalty as well with 1 minute to go with stop time.
So
it will be 5-on-6.
I'll tell you what there, Carl. You know, the Bruins have done an amazing job moving that puck around, but each time Powell's able to get that cross-seam pass, it's over to Rose, who's a right-handed shot. Yep. And he's just not able to get that one-timer. If you're able to get a left-handed shot, you know, perhaps maybe I don't even know. I don't see any left-handed shots on the ice right now. So maybe that's
just got to
maybe
that's
the
into
problem.
traffic and hope. Really,
Yeah.
It's the only thing they can do.
So,
use traffic and hope.
They're really in need of a left-handed shot there on that one-timer, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have one on the ice.
50 seconds left to play. This
There
will
you
be
go.
an icing call.
And you know,
Stop time.
to be honest there, Carl, it's an interesting topic. I know I talked to the guys here in the CCM Pro Shop quite a bit, and they sell out of a lot more of the right-handed shots because there seems to be much more right-handed shooters here in Australia than left. And I don't mind that because I can usually get a nice deal on some of the clearance.
The percentage is roughly 10% of people in the world are left-handed, so
Yeah.
it's around about right.
Yeah, so no, much more right-handed shots here in Australia, and I think that's just what they were missing. So blocked there by Nikitin, and he looks a little bit injured, but he's going to have to stay out there. So Rose with a shot through, can't get it through the traffic. So here's Warren now battling hard against Sweatman, and there's Webster, and Sweatman's going to clear the ice, bounce off the boards, but that's going to be an icing. So
28.8 seconds to play.
yeah, so the Snipers doing a great job to be able to keep the Bruins at bay, but the Bruins have been all out so far here in the last few minutes of the third period with a great offensive pressure, just having trouble getting the puck through in the last few opportunities.
Well, Mikey James has done a magnificent job this game. I think
Sure. So
he is absolutely player of the game.
So Walt back to Rose, little shot high over the net, battling back there is Warren. So Warren's going to flick that through back to Rose. Rose with a slapper, nice deflection there by Klink. Holy moly, Jeff Klink. He's been all over the slot, but just hasn't been able to score that. So lovely job there by Klink. But
that is what they've needed to do. They've needed to get those shots in through traffic, and they haven't done it enough. Even when they had that 6-on-4 advantage, there just wasn't enough shots through traffic to make them pay.
So much like the last game, it's 4-2 now with 12 seconds left. I think it must be all academic here. The real question is, does Mikey James have 2 goals against or 3? So here come the Bruins, and there's Alex Rose with a shot. Nice block there by Cooper Metcalf to get in the way, and that's going to end it.
Snipers win it.
So Snipers with a great play, 4-2 over the Bruins, but let's talk about the goaltender there, Mikey James with 42 saves.
That is an incredible effort for 1 goal. That's done magnificent things to his save percentage. You'll be very pleased.
Oh.
But you'll also be a very tired man. What that does, interestingly enough, for our standings, the Snipers did have to win tonight. They came out and they were possessed, and now they've tied up with the Inferno on 4 points each at the end of round 8. So they're still in it. They're still in the hunt to make the finals.
Yeah, look at this. This is what I love. You see, Mikey James absolutely lights out every single Bruin saying, dude,
Incredible
what did you
game.
have for dinner? Because you should
Incredible
have that every night. But no, awesome
Can
game.
I have it too?
Yeah, awesome game tonight. Mikey James absolutely lights out, stopping pretty much everything going his way, and a great inspired game led by their captain as well, Liam Webster, who had those 2 amazing assists in the first, and that gorgeous goal as well.
Well, it certainly didn't go how we were expecting. We thought that the Snipers were going to fade in the second and third with the short bench, but what an incredible game from them. They hung on right the way through, and in the end, a pretty convincing win. Bruins just not able to get enough quality shots on. And they got a lot of shots, but they weren't good enough. And Mikey James was just was a brick wall.
So that's
we're enormously thrilled for tonight's game, Anton.
Yeah.
And we will be back next week.
That's it.
At the coolest place to be in
sure.
Melbourne on a Friday night.
Yeah.
But also to see some really hot hockey.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Carl. And for those of you around, make sure you get one of those Snipers hats. They're
Yep.
gorgeous.
I think they're a bit of a good luck charm.
Yeah.